Nick, you're here obviously for this big tailor-made shoot, and this is quite an extravaganza here. They got a production going. It's a big scenario. But when it comes down to the clubs themselves, how involved do you get in sort of looking at something, suggesting things that are going to improve with the R&D department? How active are you with that?
Well, I feel I've been pretty active. I mean, I think that's hopefully one of the reasons why I was brought on board. That after being out there for so many years, I've seen the whole transition of equipment for the last 30 years, which has been pretty significant transition, I guess. So, I deem that I've got a decent eye, as we call it in the trade. That I know what I feel I know what looks good in a golf club, and what's the priority areas and that sort of thing. So yeah, I've tried to, give my eye as best as I can.
Over that course of that time, have you become more sort of aware of the technical specs, the factors, or are you still more of kind of a look, feel kind of guy?
Well, we're very much. Well, I'd say yes, you are involved with the technical side, because it happens very quickly. You go straight from the visual side, so as soon as you've struck it, obviously it's different now, and there's so many more things in your favour, I guess. The faces, the centre of gravity, the weights, all sorts of things. I think this is what's made this game so amazing right now. You can either be really into that or not. So it's as simple as that. Guys, some guys don't want to be involved, don't want to know a lot. Some just give them a set of clubs, and again, you can do that. Again, you can go and hit balls with a computer, a launch monitor, and you get the feedback from that, and it goes. That's as good as it gets, mate. You say, right, thank you very much. You don't have to know anything why or what happened. You just swung away, shafts were changed, or things were tinkered with it, and you get the idea to get the ultimate or the optimum set of golf clubs that suits you.
When you look at the stuff that you played with back now, and you look at the stuff that's coming out here this year, I mean, how vast and how fast has it come?
Well, yes, I think the most obvious is the woods. I mean, we've seen how woods have changed. I ended up finishing off my career with persimmon and won the odd major at the end there with persimmon. So, and then metal comes along, and then wow, I guess rocket science now gets involved in designing metal woods as well. So they're looking to expand, everything. Physics in every possible way to make this golf ball perform better.
Okay, switching gears again, you're very involved, of course, in course design. We know you got some courses in Canada, the Rock, and I think you have a couple new ones on the paper, maybe up there. Is there some things that you're looking at?
Nothing. Well, unfortunately, Canada's gone a bit quiet, I guess, with the economic climate. But fortunately, I'm pretty active around the world. I've had projects in India. I'm actually planning a round the world trip pretty soon. I'm going to India and to Vietnam and to Seoul, and I've got Beijing, possible even down to New Zealand. Yeah, a lot going on, which I'm pretty pleased about.
Do you enjoy that part of it, the design process?
Yeah, I do. I want to be more involved now. I've jiggled my schedule for next year already, so I want to spend more time on each project. It's just for my own personal satisfaction, rather than bombing in and whizzing around and then disappearing. It'd be kind of nice to be spending even more time to really get more involved with the construction and everything, and really stamp the Faldo mark.
Well, just to finish up, then you are now Sir Nick Faldo, and how great an honor is that? We know about we can't accept the Sir anymore in Canada, but certainly there are a guy we know all about it. But how big an honor is that for you?
Well, you can imagine. I mean, I'm extremely honoured. I mean, I've been out here playing golf, but it was quite funny. My very first thoughts when I heard, actually just went back to me as a kid, cycling through the woods with my clubs on the front of my bike, and thought, wow, that's how it all started. And then obviously you think of your golfing career, but yeah, it's a very unique honour which we have in Great Britain, and I'm extremely proud to be given that title now.
Thanks for your time.
Sure, thanks a lot.